Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristen Nicole and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be my first video. Previous to this one was kind of just my first video back on YouTube. It was a chit chat, get ready with me. And so this one is just going to be more of basically my 2020 vision. So my New Year's resolution, things like that. I've never done one of these on my channel. This is my vision board. If you research vision board, you will see amazing things that people have created. So I'm just going to basically show you what I created for 2020. And it's nothing like over the top, it's nothing like extravagant, but these are things specific to me. So I'm going to be talking about what each little thing means. As we get into it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I want to talk about manifestation or manifesting. And a lot of you have probably actually heard this word. Especially when the new year comes, everyone is talking about doing new things, trying new things, speaking things into life is basically what to manifest something means to me. But I'm going to give you the dictionary definition of manifest. So I just typed in dictionary.com and it says that manifest is an adjective and it means clear or obvious to the eye or mind. And for me, that kind of just means, it means a lot of different things to a lot of people, I'm not going to lie. But for me, whenever I think about manifest and manifestation and things that I want to do, I feel like it's basically speaking things into life. It's basically having hope that it will happen and having this certain energy about these things. And so to you, it's different for everyone. So to you, the things on my board will mean like absolutely nothing, but you would probably put different things on your board, different words, different quotes, different things. So I'm just going to show you what mine look like, and we may see a glare because mine are framed. And I'm just going to talk through. I have two of them. They're kind of like medium sized. Some people make them really giant. They make big boards. If you search on Pinterest, they're called mood boards or what's the other word? I forget the other word. But basically, I got the idea from a channel that I watch, and she made one, and she actually showed how she created it and cut all her things out. But I'm just going to show you my finished product, and I'm going to talk you through it. So I have two, so this is the first one, and I just have them up here. So this is the first one, and like I said, it's going to have glares, but as you can see, it's basically a collage of lots of different things that I love, things that I like, my favorite things, quotes, words, movies, different things like that. So let's go ahead and just start talking through it. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, but you guys know how that goes for me. So, first of all, I got this frame at the Dollar Tree. You guys, it was $1. I am a bargain shopper. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so I basically started off with doing an outline. So I outlined the paper and some washi tape that I got at the Dollar Tree, and a lot of this, like the stickers and autocollants, are from the Dollar Tree. So I started off with just some stickers around the edges, and then I kind of worked my way into you guys probably can't tell, but there's like a yellow foil background back here, and if you didn't know already, yellow is my favorite color, so that's why you're going to see yellow things, because I feel like yellow makes me happy. Yellow's bright. I think of the sun. I think of just different things, and there is no other color that makes me feel the way that yellow does. And that might not make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but it makes sense to me, so that's all that matters. So, um, I'm gonna start at the top, I guess. Up here, I kind of have some butterflies all around. And to me, butterflies mean change. They mean metamorphosis is the word for whenever a butterfly is turning in, a caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. It goes through the life cycle. It's called metamorphosis, and I kind of feel like I'm there. I've been there. I've been going through changes, and I'm ready to be the butterfly in a sense. So I put some yellow and black butterflies on here. This is probably, now that I'm thinking about it, gonna be backwards to you guys, so sorry for that. Up here, I have these little stickers that say teach, love, inspire, and those are just positive words that I like to live by. I have a quote up here that says, you are what you manifest. And I never really truly believed that, but I put it on here because I feel like more and more, I feel if I speak things into life, they will happen, and they have been happening. And all the end of last year, I just cried out to God and to the universe of just things that I wanted, things that I needed, things that I was looking forward to, things that I wanted to erase from my memory, all different things. And I feel like I felt so empowered. I felt powerful when they started happening. And so now I'm like, you know what? This is true. This has come to life, and I'm putting it on here because I want to remind myself that if I'm manifesting these things, if I'm saying them out loud, if I'm looking forward to them, I will attract them and they will come true. They will be true for my life and stuff like that. So I have this little tiny magazine clipping, friends, family, everyone. And I feel like I'm such a friends person. I feel like I'm such a family person. But then I see everyone and I'm like, I'm the type of person to ignore worldly things. I love helping people. I love being involved in things that are going on around me. But we live in such a world where we have all these different bubbles. And I kind of just want to break out of that and start doing things that involve other people, not just my friends and my family, but to grow the people that I know. So I have that on there. I have this on there. It says happily ever after. Now, this was a big one for me. So when I saw it in the magazine, I was kind of like, I almost didn't put it on here. Because whenever I think of happily ever after, for me, I think of things going the way that you want, things being perfect. I feel like happily ever after is kind of like after a marriage. Now, there are tons of people who don't know me personally. My friends and family know this. But I have been wanting since 2010 or 11, whenever I knew that this guy, or whenever I had felt that the love of this guy was the love of my life, I wanted to wait until I was older to get married, and I wanted it to be 2020. And there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of people who agree. There's a lot of people who would love that date as their wedding date. And I just felt like a couple of years ago, I was engaged. And I had gotten engaged, and I was like, you know what? Like, this is perfect. Like, this is the exact time frame. This was meant to happen. 2020 is my year. Well, last year, we just went through some changes and different things, and we have, like, different paths at the moment. And we just decided to part ways, and I almost felt like I had been waiting for 2020 for so long. I felt like I almost waited too long. Like, just because I waited for the year, I waited to do certain things because I wanted it to be done this year. And however that may fall, I was feeling like I wasn't going to have my happily ever after. The happily ever after I wanted, the marriage in 2020, the relationship goals in 2020, the just certain things. And a lot of people won't understand this, but I put it on here because I found myself. I'm currently still finding myself. I am in the process of finding myself. I have done so much more things within the last 6 months that I've ever done in my entire life. Different things, fun things, personal things, just things. And I feel like I've wrapped my head around the fact that I will have my happily ever after, whether it's in the form that I want it to be in. But I wanted to put that on there to remind myself that it's not the end, and that I can manifest something more than what I thought I needed in my life. So enough about the happily ever after. I love this statement. Fashion is about confidence and a sense of humor. I never felt like I could fit into a fashion mold. I never thought I had a style, but I do. Everyone does. Everyone has their own things that they like, and I feel like this year, the end of last year, I felt like I was expressing that more. I'm like funny, and I like to wear patterns, and I love to wear colors, and I love to wear silly socks, and I just have this outgoing fashion sense about myself that I felt like no one else would get, so I would sometimes suppress the way that I really wanted to dress, or the things that I really wanted to wear. But this year, I've told myself that I'm not going to care what other people think. If I feel good, if I'm comfortable, if I'm in something that I love, then it doesn't matter. So I kind of think I'm building my confidence and a sense of humor by, if I can laugh at myself, if I can be comfortable and funny in what I'm wearing, then so can other people, and that might inspire someone else to do the same. So that was my head wrap there. So behind here, there's like a little pink weights, and then like a little yellow water bottle with a yellow background, and I felt like every year we kind of just want to work more towards getting a little bit healthier, doing more things than we did the year before and stuff like that. So that's why I have that on there. This here says, all I want is an open heart and an open road. And I feel like I've had my heart set on a lot of different things personally for the last few years of my life. And now my heart is like open. I feel like this is kind of deep, but I feel like I was cut literally open. Things have been happening in my life where I feel like I'm falling apart. So I kind of just want to have, you know what, I'm going to embrace my open heart, and I want to do more open road things. I want to take road trips. I want to free my mind and myself from being, I feel like, not tied down or tied up, because I've never felt like that, but I'm actually free and I would love to travel more. So that's why that's on there. This one in the middle, I put it in the middle on purpose because it's one of the more important things. It says unplug at night. Staying constantly tethered to your smartphone can interfere with your relationships, both of which are key to and I kind of covered it up. So it says unstressed outlook. A simple thing that helps stop using your phone is an alarm, which I have wanted to do for years, which I still continue to do till this day, and I'm working on it. I want to work on it, so that's why it's on here. It makes it so easy to read and respond to emails after you've kind of checked out for the day. I still go and check in, and I still, want to see the last Snapchat or who's messaging or what was that notification for and things like that. So something I want to do is unplug more before I go to sleep, mainly to help me get a better sleep and things like that. So I really love that one. I have some yellow sunflowers on here, which are my favorite flowers, and they are yellow. So of course they're on here. This is from a movie down here, and I want to know if any of you guys actually know it before I say it. It has been my favorite movie since it came out, And I don't know the exact year it came out, but I know it's been a couple of years. I got my cousin addicted to this movie, and literally we cry every single time. We laugh every single time about it. We watch it multiple times in a row. I have it on in the background for my dogs. It's just a movie that I love the message of. I love that there's so many different stories. It's a musical, The Greatest Showman. And if you have not watched that movie, I suggest you watch it. And when you do, please message me through this video, find me on Snapchat. I really just love when someone else watches it for the first time. And I've showed this movie to multiple people for the first time, and I just love getting their reactions. And we know every word, we quote every single word, and it's just my favorite movie of all time. So, The Greatest Showman. And then up here I have Love and Cherish, Heal Yourself, Be Inspired, Doing It Naturally. Now I put all of these in order. Heal Myself kind of just came from a deep place. I really want to be able to not rely on worldly things to heal me, to give me some kind of temporary relief. These things I feel like need to come from me. I really want it to be about me this year, so I want to heal myself. I want to say that whenever I do get to where I need to be, it's because of just me. And that may be selfish to some. Of course, I need help at times. I've needed lots of help within the last few months from others, just prayers and church and just being surrounded by people who are loving the Lord. I know that I need that so much, and I feel like I want to be able to say that, you know what, I got through these things and I'm healing and I'm getting better and things like that. So yeah, this is my first board. The next one I'm going to slide through quickly. It's kind of, it has some similar things on it. I put these yellow jewels around it because, like I said, yellow is my color. So the next one is more of, how should I say it? More spiritual, I guess I could say. I really want to spend more time doing things that are spiritual to me, connect me with the Lord, connect me with myself. So I do have more butterflies on here. Like I said, that represents change and what I'm going through, a metamorphosis. I do have the yellow jewels. I did add a border on the outside. Up here it says, let's escape this town for a little while, which I'm definitely doing this year. And it says, take me anywhere right here. And I'm actually scared of going not into the ocean, but onto the ocean. So like on a boat or on a ferry, things like that. Not like terrified, just when you're at the ocean, I feel so small. And I know that this is true for so many people. So, I have a little quote up here that says, may God grant your heart's desires and make all your plans succeed. And I really do want to just be able to fully and 100% rely on God to take what I love and what I want, which He already knows. But by manifesting, I feel like we'll call it out and just make it happen. And I know that He will. So up here I have cherish the simple things, basically the little things, which I absolutely love. And I feel like cherish is a more strong word for just like an everyday. I feel like cherish is really, hold on to things, hold on to it, take it more serious. My other one said love and cherish. This one says cherish the simple things. So nature life. I've gone on so many walks this year, and I'm so proud of doing that because that was one of my resolutions last year, was to do that, and I did it, and it has just opened up I've always loved the sky. I've always loved the sun and moon, the moon being my favorite and the sun being yellow, my favorite color. These things have just really affected my mood, affected me day to day. And I feel like nature is so natural. Obviously, nature is natural and from God. And so I feel like that, just being in nature, putting myself out there, doing things that I've never done, has just really drawn me closer to that. So I feel like that's amazing. Then I have this yellow quote. It says, believe in yourself, which also comes with confidence. It comes with doing the things that you want to do, believing that things will happen. Then I have another, this big one says, God help, which like I said before, I want to fully rely on God. I don't want to rely on any human. I don't want to rely on any substance, any device to give me temporary assurance. I really want to call out to God for those things. So God's loving kindness will shine upon us like the sun that rises in the sky. So I do have more yellow sunflowers down here that say, reward yourself for your hard work, buy fresh flowers, and take time to rest. I don't usually buy myself flowers. I think I've done it a handful of times in my lifetime. But more this year, I really feel like buying the things for myself that I want. I don't want to rely on anybody to give that to me. I'd like to do it myself, and just kind of, right here it just says take time to rest. I feel like that's what I'm doing this year. A lot of you probably know or don't know, maybe not, whoever watches this video, I quit my dream job, which is going to be in a separate video. And so what I'm doing during this time is taking time to just rest and do things that I want to do. So let's move on to the very end. I have a flamingo down here, and I have a flamingo because my last name actually is De La Garza, and that kind of means of the crane. And a crane, to me, a pretty crane, when I think of a crane, it's a bird. It's a tall, long, skinny bird, and I feel like I'm empowered by those animals because of my last name. But I also feel like you don't see pictures of cranes anywhere, and the flamingo is the next best thing. So here's a flamingo in memory of the crane, which represents me. So back here, kind of behind everything, I have birds just singing notes, and to me, I feel like that represents my voice, that represents my opinions, that represents just who I am. And I feel like they're just all singing it out. There's notes everywhere, which to me in the picture means they're all singing their own tune or in tune with each other. And I feel like I want to be that. I want to be in tune with myself. I want to sing more. I want to learn how to sing professionally. And yeah, I know this was a lot. It is a lot to talk about, but these are just some things that I feel like I want to manifest and make happen and do and just enjoy this year in 2020. So, with that being said, I hope that this inspires you to make a vision board. And if you do, more than anything, I would love to see a vision board. And it's so easy. It was so cheap. I printed some things off. You can even put pictures of yourself, pictures of others, pictures of things that you want on there. Quotes and just stickers and just all kinds of things. Very cheap, less than $10 to make everything that I just have right here. And I made two. I also made one for my best friend as well. And also, let me just say, I made one for her. But when you make a vision board, you need to make it for yourself. I was just making her a little collage of things that I thought she would like. So not necessarily a vision board, because I want her to be able to make her own. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below. I want to know some more New Year's resolutions. I want to know if you have a vision board, if you have ever done one before. Yeah, I want to know. So let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which is coming before Valentine's Day. That's all I know for sure. So I don't know exactly what date, but I do know that it's before Valentine's Day. So until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.